Space, the final frontier. Straight out of Narawahia, here's Maurieo. Hello, Maurieos daily vlog number 718, Space, Sunday, April the 7th, 2019. Hello, welcome. Hi 3.5, how's your day been? Mine's been interesting, contemplative, slow, bit of energy. It's been going good. First day of daylight saving, so it was quite a lot lighter this morning when I got up. I almost didn't have to have the lights on travelling into the hospital, and then it got quite dark early tonight. So it's only about 9 o'clock at the moment, which is interesting. I've got all my vlogging and what have you done, and normally it's 10 o'clock before I finish, so I've got things done pretty quickly tonight, as I knew I had all my subjects sorted out. So behind me you can see a space on my bench. It's very hard to do anything if you've got nowhere to do it. And my garage was, well, sort of chock-a-block full of stuff. As you can see, I haven't shown you behind there, but I have managed to get half the bench free. And I told my lovely wife about this. I said, I've got some space out in the shed and I've made it free. You know, I don't want anyone to put anything on it. And she said, oh, like the kitchen benches. Oops. No, it's a bit different to that, apparently. So, yes, I've all the pottering about and what have you. I've got this there, and I hope to do a little bit more. I'm not going to divulge my plans until they become reality. I've found that's the best way to do things. Build and design rather than design and build, I find works best for me, and a large part of mankind as well. But yes, so that's what today's picture and heading is all about. I've created some space where I can maybe do a few things, put some stuff down and do bits and pieces. So gradually I'm going to, if I spend the time on it, I'm going to get things tidied up a bit. And yes, you can see some of my previous efforts to tidy up. I've got ABC bear crates down here, which I've lined with a thin 3mm hardboard to form nice little sort of drawers in there. And then these are nail boxes that I've made the handles for and put on. And I made the bench and put all the cupboard doors on. I ripped the cupboard doors off there. I was going to take all the cupboard doors off, but oh well, we'll see what happens as we, potter about and do bits and pieces here and there. So let's just have a look at the diary to round out the day. So I went in for my infusion, and yes, I'm going to a bit of a shout out to those medical daycare unit people in there. They do a wonderful job, and I'd be very lost without them, because I go in on a Saturday for my procedures, my infusions, and that means that I can work unencumbered during the week. I don't have to take days off, and that would be very problematical with my employment, because of the timetables and students and things like that. So I'm very, very grateful to these people. But not only that, they're wonderful people and do a great job. They're very efficient on the weekends, whereas during the week I probably wouldn't get out of there till 1-2 o'clock. On the weekends I'm often out of there by midday. So wonderful people, and they also look after the people that go there. Are quite I've got to know them, and a lot of them haven't got their own transport, so they get friends and family to who are more available on the weekend to bring them in for the weekend infusions and transfusions and whatever, mostly infusions and transfusions that go on. So great stuff, people. So I got home from there and, well, I checked out a little bit of social media and had a little bit to eat and got started mowing on the lawns, and I noticed my friend Greg's car in the driveway. So I went to check that out, and he was coming to get a few feijoas, as he does annually. He picks some feijoas and he preserves them in various formats, but he's going away overseas, so he was there just getting his hoard in, I guess, before he goes away. So we had a good chat, and then I continued on and completed the lawns, the two sides and the front. So the lawns are all now complete, despite a little break for rain. So that all involved 4,676 steps, 718, all about created a bit of space in the garage. So watch this space. Who knows what could go on there. I had hoped to edit out my pie diary, which I did last weekend, but time has not allowed that, and I have got a test to write for next week, which I'd hoped to have done by now, but that hasn't happened either. So yes, things are going there, and where, what, who, 310 is a hint. We're getting closer on that one. I've mentioned the feijoas, and I went in for an infusion, because as you know that, I've got my infusion shirt on. So let's move right along to today's challenge. And here it is. It's about the periodic table. Who remembers the periodic table? Right, well, which chemical element has the atomic number 8? Hydrogen, helium, sodium, or oxygen? Which one? Well, if you know the answer, put it in the comments below the video. If you don't know the answer, well, you guess, just put one of these here. It's either hydrogen, helium, sodium, or oxygen, or one of those. Or, well, it wouldn't be too hard to look it up, would it? On Uncle Google or whatever. So, put your answer in the comments below the video. And yesterday's question. Well, Envious got in there before Moz 42, so he goes into pole position, and Moz is in there as first runner-up. So well done, guys. Thanks for liking and subscribing and commenting and all that stuff. Marvellous work. Thanks very much for your support of my daily vlog. And, well, congratulations and well done to everyone. And, of course, the answer was Volvo, which car manufacturer set itself the target that by 2020 nobody should be seriously injured or killed in one of their new cars. I had a mate who always swore by Jaguars for a similar reason, that he reckoned nobody had ever been killed in a Jaguar in New Zealand. And that's why he drove them. They're fairly large, substantial cars. Nobody had possibly been killed in the Jaguar, but I just wonder how many, they might have accounted for a few deaths externally, shall we say. But anyway, the answer to that one was Volvo, and Envious was in first, followed very closely by Moz 42. All good. So thanks, everybody, for your liking and subscribing and commenting. I appreciate your support, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Smash that like button. That's all, folks. This has been a Maureo presentation recorded live in our studio at Ngaruawahia, the capital of the Waikato, a region towards the top of the North Island of New Zealand, that little country at the bottom of the globe.